Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie, and in the last video I pulled these orders right here and shooting another video with the same stuff, but this time we're just gonna pack it. And we have some small stuff, we got bigger stuff, we've got a FedExer, and we've got an international packager right here. So I thought this would be a little instructive, maybe for newer sellers. I'll just show you guys how I do it. This is, you know, there are going to be different opinions on how you do this or that, that's cool. Look down in the comments. People will have their, 2 cents to add. I'm not perfect, but I'm pretty good, and I've got a lot of experience, and this is how I do it. I'm going to do the easy ones first. I'm that kind of guy. Let's pack this controller up first. This is going to definitely be a first class shipper. If you weigh it out, it's 0.58, which is about 9 ounces, not in a box. This is a little eBay box that I ordered with my coupon that I get for the store, having a store. 8x6x4, pretty good little box. And this is going to be something a little different. I usually edit my videos a lot, but this is going to be a lot of real-time stuff here, so y'all can see everything. Right now I'm grabbing my tape gun. All right, so we'll put this box together and y'all can get an idea of like how much time it takes and exactly what I do when I pack orders. And I'll put this box together. I like to do one piece of tape like that and one piece going the other way, and that's what it gets. Fold the flaps out. Oh, gotta grab my bubble wrap. Yeah, I'll use 3 pieces here. And where's the controller? Did I move it? Oh, it's on the scale, you big dummy. Okay, I'm just going to wrap the controller in the bubbles. And I'll take one of these cards and find my pen. Here's my pen. And I'll jot down a quick "Thank you, Lonnie." And see, I have this package bubbled up real well, so I do this way more than I should. This is not necessary. You could either void fill or use a little smaller box. I choose to do this just because I choose to do that. I do a ton of box resizing. Whoops, this one's going to be messy. Typically whenever I resize a box, I do tape those corners down, and then I will come like this, and then I'll just write 360 cont, and that tells me that's a controller, and then it's on to the next one. Okay, for the next one I went ahead and built out the box. We don't need to see that over and over. This is going to be the 8-bit link amiibo, and this is a really simple pack here. It fits almost perfect. Gonna just wrap it in bubbles, and put it in the box. And again, it's going to be "Thank you, Lonnie." This one, it ain't moving, so tape her up, and I'm gonna write 8-bit on this one to let me know what it is. All right, next up, I did the same thing again, pre-built the box. I've got another link going out. This time it's not the 8-bit version. And we're going to bubble wrap again. This is a little repetitive, I understand, but that's what shipping is. Every day, same thing. Lots and lots of bubble wrap on this one. Now, this one is a little different. No thank you card, because this one is a gift. So they specifically, oh, I ran out of tape. Let me go reload. Okay. Oops. So I'll do another one. Went astray. Get nervous on camera. Oh, but yeah, this one is supposedly a gift. Wink, wink. And link. Gift. And I do cover this writing up with the label, although I guess it's still somewhat visible. Okay, some more smalls. I'm going to use a different box this time to build out one of these. In most cases, or in the next 2 cases, you could probably just use a bubble mailer. If that suits you, that's cool with me. But I'm not. I'm using this. So this is the little shuffle. And I'm going to bubble wrap it. Drop it in here. Thank them for their purchase. Close it up. And on these, I usually put a piece of tape there, and I'll put a piece of tape here, and I'll call this pod. All right, next up, key fob. Same thing. Same thing. We're just going to build this box out, fold it up, bubbles, thank you, card, close, seal, and this is a fob. All right, this camera is going international first class. I'm going to treat this a little bit differently, not much. I'm going to bag it. This eBay poly bag. Then I'm going to bubble the heck out of it. Let me see how this fits. Fits pretty well. I'm going to take one more step here and grab some paper. A little bit of cushioning, extra cushioning, and a little bit of void, and we're good. And And that is a nice little strong box too. So I like that package. And another thank you, Lonnie. Card it. All right, we're trucking. Cam. Let's take a look at our progress real quick. Yeah, moving right along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 done. 3 to go. Next up, I Love Lucy board game. Let's pack it. Start off with a different camera angle. And this is a number 7 box. It's not flat rate. This ships by weight and dimensions. 12 by 12 by 8 box, at least for starting. All right, so we got that built out. Now, I'm gonna put just a few bubbles on it. This is a sealed game. It's not very fragile. I usually bubble stuff like this. Boom. Just for a little bit of appearance's sake, honestly. I don't think it's necessary. I'm gonna card it. Thank you, Lonnie. There we go. Put the card in there. Now this is where I'm going to do a resizer thingamajigger again. And inside of these boxes, can y'all see in here? Yeah, you can. I'll pick, like, usually, see these, this priority mail postage required is the same level all the way around. I'm gonna go just below that set of writing. Kind of helps me keep it somewhat straight. It's not that important, but it's a decent little guide. Flip the knife around, cut up. All right, now on this box, I want to find out if I'm on no, I'm not close. If I take flap off, it ain't gonna matter because I'm sitting at 2.5 pounds, so it's gonna ship 3 pounds. Doesn't matter at all. So I'll keep the flaps. I won't bother cutting them off. I'll fold it down like that, and since it doesn't matter, keeping flap makes the box super strong. So why not, if it doesn't cost any extra, right? It's gonna be a 3 pound ship regardless. And this is Lucy. All right, here's an interesting one. This is Wolverine. I'm gonna need a little room for this one. So first, I'm gonna put some bubbles. The packaging is not in fantastic condition as it stands, but need to put some bubbles to show that I made some effort of some sort to protect their package, which I do. I mean, I care. I do care that my customer gets their item in the same condition that I showed it to them on eBay. So it's bubbled, right? Now, this is a priority package, and this is just a tad long for one box. So this is where I'm gonna get a little funky and prepare for the cringe. Some of you prepared to just say, hey, I didn't know you could do that. So I'm gonna take each one of these. I have 2 of these boxes. I'm gonna take each one And I'm gonna cut an entire section out. So I have these two. I'll save that for later. I put cardboard scraps up there typically. And now I have these two box segments. And I'll build them out like this. I'll just get like one piece of tape right there to hold that together. And then I'll do the same with this side. Well, actually, sometimes I'll hold it like this and run tape like that. Either way, doesn't matter. So now I have this piece and I have this piece, and I just want it to be a little longer. So I'll actually put them together like this, and then I don't need much. And actually, if you wanted to, you could cut a lot of this away to save weight if you need to. So I'm probably not going to need to, so I'm not going to do that. But let me throw my item in there and we'll just test it and see what we need. We can actually come in a little more. We just needed a little, and that's good like that. So then I'll go ahead and tape that down. Sorry for the camera work. Here we go. I got that all sized out now. I can flip it over. And typically during this part, I'll just put enough to hold it together nice and solid while I'm working on it. And then after it's all closed up, I'll come back and tape it up a little better. So now that's what I want. Am I done yet? No, I'm not. Now I'll do this. This is a Franken resize. Very, very advanced technique. I choose a point. And there's one very important thing I need to do. I need to thank the customer. Thank you, Lonnie. That's in there. Fold, 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 fold. Ooh, this one's kind of janky looking right there. But I don't care. All right, now I just need to apply tape on seams. You end up with a lot of weird seams on a box like this. And yeah, I spent a couple of minutes on this. But these kind of packs don't come up too often. And they're actually, this one's about done. They're actually a little bit of fun. Yeah, I'm done with this one. That's a good box, nice and strong. What's it weigh? I have no clue. Let's see. 2.36 pounds. So that's going to be a 3-pound shipper. And one more thing to pack. All right, this is Justice League Batman tactical suit, $200 item. It's packed in foam, really good inside. It's good to go as far as that's concerned. So really all I need to do, I'm gonna put a bunch of bubbles on the outside. And yeah, I'm using small bubbles, that's what I have. I'm gonna come this way. I'm gonna come this way. I'm gonna come this way. And I'll be damned, I didn't get enough, I didn't pull enough. Yes, I did. I'm fine. I'm good. All right, so we're bubbled now. Package is bubbled. Next step is to figure out a box that we're going to use for this package. Okay, so I had a computer that I bought from Shad Juice YouTube channel, Mike Shad. I got this Commodore 16 from him, and when I was looking around at boxes, I thought about that box, thought about doing a couple of those, and then I'm like, hey, wait, I got that box. It was sitting up there. So yeah, let's use this one again. Good box, double wall. See that? Double wall box, $200 figure. Perfect. So, and I know it's perfect because this thing shipped from Cincinnati. Got packing materials in here too. This is great. This thing shipped from Cincinnati and it looked perfect when it got here. The box did. So I'm gonna reuse this. I'm not against reusing packing. I'm not gonna use this paper, I don't think. Let's see what happens. I'm sorry about this camera work, somewhat, but that's what we have today. That's what we're doing. So yeah, look, let's lay out a nice little bed of Big Bub Ols. Okay, sorta. All right, let's just plop this sucker in here and see what happens. I'm telling y'all, this box looks like it was almost like custom made for this figure. I'm telling you. Here we go. Got some styrofoam all ready to go. Thank you, Michael Shad. We'll pad that out and I'll use this. And you know what's funny is that these bubbles, if you guys watch a lot of YouTube, you probably know all these people. Let's use all this stuff. There we go. Done. I love it. The packing materials, and I'll do a little more fill like this, whatever. The packing materials in here, the big bubbles. Mike bought something from like this Stay Puft Marshmallow big figure thing. Bought that from Justin over at RVA Flips, who used the big bubbles to send that to him, and then Mike used those big bubbles to send the Commodore 16 to me, and now I'm using those big bubbles to send Batman to my customer. So these big bubbles have been used a bunch. All right, don't forget the thank you card. Thanks for the reminder. Almost forgot it. Let's see, let's do a thank you card. All right. Thank you, Lonnie. There we go. Drop that in there. Close flap. Oh, I'm gonna have to make sure I take care of this label that's right here. So I'm not gonna show y'all, but yeah, I'm just gonna tape up this box, okay? That's all that's gonna happen. Now that is a nice box worthy of a $200 figure or statue or whatever. Gonna have a nice cushiony ride all the way to his destination. Okay, 9-pound package. 20, I think it was 23, 16, 12 were the dimensions. $26 label. I listed this one with calculated shipping with close to those dimensions. I actually missed the price because I had my dimensions off a little bit. Wasn't planning on using that box. So the customer paid 24 something and I paid 26 something. Okay, this was the I Love Lucy game. I did calculated shipping on this listing also at 3 pounds, 12 by 12 by 8. Actual shipping weight, 3 pounds, 12 by 12 by whatever. Going to Bama, they paid $8.34 shipping. I paid $8.09 for the label. Wolverine figure. Turns out I probably could have cut a little bit of weight off of this packaging, but it's going to Austin, Texas. Cheap ship for me. They paid $7.88. I paid $8.09. Not worth the trouble. I'm going to leave it as is. If it was going farther, I would have taken that thing apart though. Okay, this is $75 Link, the one that's a quote-unquote gift. They paid $406. I paid $336. For whatever reason, I have these set up, these key fobs set up as 4-ounce ships. This is actually a 6-ounce ship. They paid $276. I paid $328. 8-bit Link amiibo. They paid $396 to ship this. I paid $396 for the label. Xbox 360 controller. They paid $512, and the label cost me $512. iPod. Buyer paid $270 for first class shipping, and the label cost me $270. This shipped at a 4-ounce rate. Okay, this is that camera. I quoted 2 pounds, and it is 2 pounds. So ready to roll here. The label, buyer paid $23. Actual label cost is $20.52. All right, so I open the screenshot, and then I rotate it, and then I'll print it and print. A few machinations to go through, but now I have my international label on a Dymo thing here. And then one final step on these international labels. There's a spot right here where you got to sign and date, and it's ready to go. Couldn't be too much easier shipping international than that, unless you did GSP. That'd be easier, huh? That's it. That's the packing. Is it pretty? Not really. Is it good? Yeah, it's pretty good packing in my opinion. Leave your comments below. What would you do differently? But yeah, this is what I did. So these are going out just like that, and that's what it cost. And it didn't take very long, did it? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the shipping video. Take care. Bye-bye.